This is happening fast. And before you know it, XRP and Bitcoin are going to be off to the moon. Now, on this channel, this is not about get rich quick. This is understanding the macro and microeconomic impacts of what's happening right now. The world got shocked with the sweeping tariffs in Liberation Day, but you have to understand how quickly this is going to happen. Now, the problem with the cryptocurrency industry is everybody's so focused on meme coins and get rich quick. That is not how true wealth is built. True wealth is built by understanding history, patterns, cycles, and knowing that there's nothing new under the sun. 6 months is really fast. In the cryptocurrency industry, everybody wants to get rich now. But I'm here to tell you, on the back end of this year, Trump is going to make these markets fly. But we need to look at why this is happening. Okay. We're going to go deep and we're going to listen. Again, he's giving you a warning saying he's going to make these markets fly. He's doing massive deals with Saudi Arabia. He's bringing tons of wealth into America. America will, mark my word, be the Bitcoin capital of the world and the crypto capital of the world. And this is what I believe. And I'm only sharing with you exactly what I'm doing. How I took my family from losing everything because of the pandemic in 2020. And I made a commitment to myself that no man or woman could ever take away my ability to feed my family ever again. And I focused on four things: cash flow, not cash, it's trash. I focused on appreciating assets that are deflationary, hence Bitcoin and XRP. With my appreciation, I protected it with cash value life insurance, and I learned how to leverage. I read every single book I could around wealth, specifically Cash Flow Quadrant, Richest Man in Babylon. And I took my family from losing everything and relying on man or woman to feed my family, to relying on my own accord, my own sovereignty. And now we've created cash flow. Our family is taken care of, and now we're working to build that generational wealth. And I truly believe in my heart of hearts that the cryptocurrency investors that are properly positioned, that are patient, that can hold long term, are going to be the new oil families. And now it's our choice. It's our choice what we do with that wealth. Okay. It's very important. It's not that money is evil, it's the love of money, and it's what you do with your resources. It's God, family, protect your ecosystem at all costs, and stay out of other men and women's business because you're too busy working on yours. So in this channel, this is not about hype. This is about practical application and how we can change our families' lives by being disciplined and consistent and staying out of the bullshit. Okay, so let's dive right in. I'll get off my soapbox. On the back end of this video, I want to share with you guys my apologies. I announced this on Monday. I have a very important announcement that I'll be announcing. I'm very, very passionate about. I have a company called the 3T Warrior Academy that coaches men and women. We've helped over 11,000, coming up 400 people worldwide. I also have a men's coaching program where I have a live event that's coming up in Mesa, Arizona in June. And I have a very important announcement. So if you want to hang out with me live and you want to get deep and you want to build a kick-ass tactical plan to kick ass the back end of this year, and you want to hang out with me live in Mesa, Arizona, stay till the end. All right, so we're going to dive right in. So Trump, once again, okay, President Trump participates in U.S. Saudi Investment Forum. Go watch this whole forum. It's very important. Look at who's in the audience. He touts Howard Lutnick, Bessenitzer. Howard Lutnick and Bessenet are his right hand and left hand, okay? Howard Lutnick is tied to the president. Cantor, SoftBank, they're building a Bitcoin monster, okay? He is going to be a billionaire this year in Bitcoin. They are in charge of the Sovereign Wealth Fund. We are going to be very similar to countries like Saudi. And what I mean by this is, like, have you ever been to Dubai? Okay, I went to Dubai. It is one of the cleanest places I've ever been. No taxes. They have their own sovereign wealth fund they don't take from their people. America is going to be one of the richest. We are the richest country in the world, and you better pay attention. What is going to happen is we're going to have a sovereign wealth fund. Our government is now going to be able to take care of themselves. They're not going to steal from their people. He is going to lower taxes. He's going to bring more wealth into the economy. Now, here's the issue: is we're indoctrinated as Americans. We're going to buy TVs, houses, bigger cars, nicer things. We are not taught how to transmute this money into wealth, but that's why you're here. So you're going to have more wealth back in your pockets, but we have to transmute this. We have to change our family's timeline, and we have to teach our kids. So I'll get off my soapbox. Now, what I mean by this is there's going to be a ton of innovation coming in. Okay, Saudi is innovating their technology. They're moving into blockchain technology. We are so far behind in America, but we're gonna catch up. So pay attention.
I congratulate everybody. So many great business executives, many of you, most of you I know, and they're coming in. You know, about a month ago, they weren't that happy when they saw me, and now they're saying, "Sir, you're doing a great job. Thank you very much." It's amazing what a rising market will do. Oh, it's going to get a lot higher. In fact, I told people 5 weeks ago, this is a great time to buy. I got criticized for that. Now they don't criticize me anymore. People should have listened. But it's going to go a lot higher. You see, we've never had anything like this happen. It's an explosion of investment and jobs, and great companies are coming in. Never seen anything like it. There's no better place to make a future or make a fortune, do anything, frankly, than.
I, I'm telling you guys, I just wish, I'm just going to keep preaching what I'm doing. That's all I'm going to do. You can lead a horse to water, you cannot make him drink. And what happened to our family from 2020 to 2022, it was so unnatural how much money we made in crypto. And I'm like, okay. So what I did is I didn't buy Lambos. So a lot of crypto people got very, very broke in the bear market because they bought houses, Lambos. We bought cash generating assets. We stuffed it into insurance policies. We built leverage, right? We built cash generating businesses. And then we bought when everybody was running. And I'm here to tell you guys, the back end of this year is going to be remarkable. And so we have to really, really get detailed and understand how cash flow works. Okay. We have to understand how leverage works. We have to understand how to buy deflationary assets, how to borrow against them tax free. We got to educate ourselves. Okay. And that's what I'm going to keep doing here on the channel. There's a whole free section on my playlist. Go to playlist. I'm breaking all this stuff down for free for you. Okay. So today, President Trump, this was yesterday, officially signed strategic economic partnership with Saudi Arabia, while Saudi announces $600 billion investment commitment to U.S. I live in Arizona. We have a massive chip company coming in. NVIDIA, all these companies are piling into America. I know it feels painful right now. And I know you're probably saying, hey, I'm still trying to struggle to pay my gas, pay my groceries. I understand that. It's going to change, guys. When his tax bill comes out, I think it's for people under $150,000. It's going to be a massive tax breaks. It's going to feel really bumpy for a little bit, but I would get really disciplined. Go down to debts and non-negotiables. You have 2 cars, get rid of your cars, guys. Get down to a hoopty, ride a bike, use public transportation, create cash flow. Okay. So Brian Armstrong posts this. I mean, if you have anybody in your family who is a naysayer, this is what you show them right here. So 2 other thoughts. He said, crypto is about to be in everyone's 401k. 100% believe it. I own an insurance company, Freedom Insurance, and we focus on cash value life insurance. And I know it's coming. When you can allocate your cash value life insurance into crypto, it's coming. I can't wait. And it's going to be life changing. Could you imagine being able to insure your money and allocate it and index it into crypto? I mean, it's mind blowing what's coming. My goal is that in the 5 to 10 years, getting into Coin 50 index will feel as good as this. Coinbase just became the first and only crypto company to join the S&P 500. Do you remember when they told us crypto's a fraud? It's used for money laundering. There you go. Wall Street just told your family members it's legit. Crypto is legit, guys. We're making money on the crypto side. I'm making tons of cash flow using dividend ETF strategies focused on the crypto industry. It's like wealth is everywhere. You just have to pay attention, guys. Okay. So as the saying goes, Coinbase, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then they add you on the S&P 500, something like that, right? Lastly, I want to leave you with this. The OCC, I don't know why they keep posting this. They did a video. They just keep reminding them. They're like, hey, guys, we're over here. The OCC, the federal banking system, is well positioned to engage in digital asset activities. OCC interpretive letters 1183 and 1184 clarify and confirm national banks may engage in certain crypto activities, provided they do it in a safe, sound matter. More than 50 million Americans now hold some form of cryptocurrency and digital assets, continue to represent hundreds of billions of financial activity. The digitization of the financial services is not a trend. It's a transformation. Let me read that last line really quickly. The digitization of financial services is not a trend. It is a transformation. That is the operation of currency control. the OCC. Okay. So it's here to stay. We know that. Before I go into exactly what I do, I want to share something with you guys. I apologize, I didn't put the link. So in this description of this YouTube video, you're going to see it right there in the description here. If you click right here, Awakening Your Inner King. So I have an event specifically for men here in Mesa, Arizona, which I'll show you guys right here. Okay. So Awakening Your Inner King is on June 28th, 8 a.m. to 5:15. We're going to be breaking bread together. I'm going to be breaking down this is not a motivational seminar. If you want to get your shit together, men, I'm going to take you through my actual tactical plan, spiritually, mentally, financially. We're going to break bed together. You're going to go deep into some suffering with purpose, which is going to be absolutely necessary. So read through this. Make sure you watch the video. The reason why I'm bringing this up, if you click right here, we have 7 days left. So if you get in before May 20th, to buy your ticket before May 20th, it's 50% off. Okay. So put in this code right here. You'll see the original prices. You're going to get 50% off. I have a VIP event. If you type in this code, the VIP event is half off. If you type in the code, the general admission is half off. It is going to be a very intimate event where you get to hang out with me, Coach JV, and I'm going to be breaking down my tactical plan. We're going to break bread together. We're going to get our shit together. You're going to walk out with something you can implement on Monday. Okay. Don't miss this opportunity. It's right in the middle of the year. We're going to get ready to lock and load right before these markets take off. And it's small part of financial. What you're going to learn financially is my tactical plans on how I strategically position. Okay. Very important. We're going to get into principle models, how to make decisions through your principles, how to build a plan for your family. Like, what does that look like spiritually, mentally, and physically? We're going to get into ice baths together. We're going to get deep. We're going to suffer with purpose. And if that scares you, then you need to be there. Okay. I'm on a mission to help men all over the world get their shit together. God, family, protect your ecosystem at all costs, and stay out of other men's business because you're too busy working on yours. Okay, so here's exactly what I do. And again, I want to make it very clear. The 3T Warrior Academy is for men and women. This is my men's coaching program, and I'll separate the two here in the near future. I'm going to separate the brands just to make it clear. But the 3T Warrior Academy is for men and women, 11,300 people. All over the world. And so two different companies. Just want to make that clear. Okay. So here's exactly what I do if you're still here. Bitcoin, I'm holding forever. Bitcoin is like a treasury for me. Okay. And make sure to, like, for you guys, people keep asking me to store your stuff on cold storage. Don't store your stuff on your phone and your computers and stuff. There's some videos that I've done around that. I've messed up on one of the videos, so I'm going to redo it, but always keep your stuff off. There's a lot of hackers, people trying to, get you. It's like, don't store your stuff, store it on a cold storage. Okay. I'll keep it there. So I have Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin is a store of value for me. It's like gold. I'm not touching it. I will never sell it. And I'll come back to that. All other cryptos, altcoins, I have a 50% exit strategy. Okay. When it hits my exit targets, I pull it down the risk pyramid and I focus on 4 things: cash flow, appreciating assets, deflationary assets, protection, and leverage. Okay. Cash flow is when my money comes out, it's going into my dividend ETF strategy, which is paying me quite a bit every single month. I don't have to own a business. I don't do all that stuff. I do own businesses, so cash flow business, but I have to actively manage those. So with my cash flow, I put it into appreciating assets. I de-risk back into Bitcoin and XRP. So when I get paid by my dividends, it goes back into Bitcoin and XRP. When I get paid for my businesses, I store my wealth in Bitcoin and XRP outside of my debts and non-negotiables. Okay. Then I have protection. Every month I'm pumping money into my premiums, my insurance premiums. Why? Because I can compound every 7 years at 10%. I can leverage cash tax-free from my insurance policies, and my family is protected. And if anything happens to me, my whole ecosystem is taken care of. And that's the legacy. It's my own bank. Okay. Then we have the leverage component. What does that mean? So leverage is my Bitcoin and my insurance. So I'll give you a specific example. Just recently, we actually leveraged our Bitcoin to buy a general agency, our own insurance firm. Our insurance firm is paying that loan back. We have 10 months left, and then we'll be whole again, 100%. So I borrowed money tax-free, OPM, other people's money, bought a cash generating company. Cash generating company is paying it off at 14%. Bitcoin's going up 50% every single year. I made money on the money that I borrowed. Okay. Very, very important. Watch the video that I just did in the education section. Very important things you need to understand about taking crypto loans, though. Got to be very, very careful. I break it down very clearly on the do's and don'ts with stuff like that. But what I'm working to share with you is how to create cash flow. Cash is trash. They can just print it. Okay. You want to transmute it into things that are deflationary. That's why I use Bitcoin and XRP. I buy it every single day. You want to transmute it into things that are secured, like insurance. Okay. And you also want to make sure you're doing things that you can leverage so you can get access to your money tax free. Very, very important. Okay. Loans are tax free. So I hope that all reaches your heart well. I love you guys very, very much. Everything you need is everything you need in the description of this video or in my social media platform. I will see you on the inside. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.